In this video, I am going to design this model. Go to part, mechanical design, part design, name the part. I'm going to select YZ plane, then I'm going to start the sketching by clicking the sketch command. So first I am going to add a reference line. So I am going to select line. I am going to make the construction line, so I selected the construction command. So construction command is active. I am going to add a reference line like here, and then this line is selected, so I'm going to click anywhere in the working window to deselect this line, and then I am going to deselect the construction command. Now I am going to draw a circle, so I am going to select a circle and start the circle on the reference line we just draw. I'm going to select this point, left click, make it here, and then I am going to dimension this circle. So the dimension of this circle is given radius 80 millimeters, so I am going to select this, dimension it, and select the radius 80 millimeter, and then I'm going to pan it here like here. I'm going to move this circle and pan it here. Then I am going to select profile. I'm going to start my sketch from the origin. I'm going to draw a horizontal line, then vertical line, horizontal, then vertical, horizontal, then vertical, horizontal, and then vertical. And then I'm going to deselect the profile command by clicking the escape. Now I'm going to add the relation for this line. I'm going to select this line, I'm going to select this line, and then the constraint dialog box, I am going to add vertical relation. Now I'm going to add the dimension. I'm just going to pan it here. I'm going to select this line. This dimension is given as 40. This dimension is also given 30. This dimension is also given 60. I'm going to select this line, press Ctrl, select this line, dimension. This dimension is also given, it's 30. And I'm going to select this point, this dimension is also given. I am going to add this dimension. This dimension is 170, and this dimension is also given. I'm going to select this line and this point and select the dimension. This dimension is 140, and then I am going to mirror this sketch with the reference of this line to the other side. So I am going to select this line, press Ctrl, select this line, 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 and this line. Then I am going to select the mirror, select this line, and now I am going to trim this arc. I'm going to select the quick trim, then this arc will be removed. Then I'm going to trim this arc. I'm going to select arc and this line. Now I am going to exit the sketch, click on pad. This dimension is 50 millimeter. Now I am going to select this front surface and then open the sketch on this surface. And now I am going to draw ellipse on this surface. I am going to select ellipse. For the starting point, I am going to select this point on this axis. I'm going to draw like here. So this is drawn. Now I am going to I'm going to select this point, then this point, then this point. The ellipse is drawn. Now I am going to add two reference line to add the major and minor axis of this ellipse. So I am going to select this profile tool and I am going to activate the construction. So I am going to select from this point to this point, and then again I am going to select the line I am going to draw from this point to this point. Now I am going to deactivate this construction command and I am going to add the constraint between this point of the ellipse and this line. I'm going to select constraint dialog box and add the coincident. Then I'm going to add this point of ellipse and I'm going to select this line and I'm going to add constraint between them is coincident. Now I'm going to add the dimensions. So this point, for this point I'm going to select this point and this axis to make sure that this ellipse center point is on this axis. So it's already coincident, we are okay. Now I am going to select this line and I am going to add the dimension. This dimension is given as 70 and this dimension is given as 30. Now I am going to add the position dimensioning. So from this point to this point, this dimension is given as 100. We are okay. I am going to exit the sketch. I am going to select this and add the pocket. And we can also, if the type is dimension, that means we are going to type the depth, but we needed to make the through cut, so I am going to select it the up to next and click OK. It's done. Then again I am going to open the sketching on this surface, front surface, and then clicking the sketch. Now I am going to add a cylindrical elongated hole. So I am going to select this and then I am going to select the point. So point must be with this reference. I am going to select a point, then a circle, and then a rough design. So I'm going to pan it here. Now we are going to add the dimensions. So this circle, this reference circle must be coinciding with this edge. So I am going to select this circle, this reference circle, then press the control and select this edge, and then I am going to add the constraint. So the constraint is concentricity. So concentricity means these two circles are sharing a common center point. And then I am going to add dimension. I am going to select this point and I am going to select this point and then I am going to dimension it. This dimension is 170. It's okay. And then I am going to add the other dimensions. So the dimension of this Reference circle is given as radius 55, and the dimension, so this dimension is basically over defining our sketch, so I am going to delete it. It's automatically added 117, so I am going to delete it. Now as you see, these 2 points are not fixed. We needed to fix these 2 points, so I am going to add a construction line. I'm going to select the line. The construction command is already. I'm going to start the sketch from this point and going to this point, and then I'm going to deactivate the construction. I'm going to select this line, add the relation. This relation is, we needed this reference line as horizontal. Okay, now if we move this reference line, these 2 points will be moved. So now I am going to add dimensions from this point to this point. This dimension is given, it's 117.